So finally, let's get to the topic that Alan highlighted and at the very top got me into aging in the first place. I became a specialist, if you will, in older drivers. That's somewhere trapped between humor and horror, but we can go from between there. Think about this little list. This is from a HMO in California. Top 4 fears. I like this. Being diagnosed with a fatal disease. That seems reasonable. Number 2, losing the ability to drive. How about 3, a spouse being diagnosed with a fatal disease? By the way, I'm going to jump my own slide because if you look below, this was from a focus group we did. A gentleman reported, you can always get another wife, but you can only get one driver's license. By the way, what is transportation? You know, I know that I highlighted health, I talked about work and staying in your own home. But I have to tell you something. I can give you a place where you will have great shelter, 3 meals a day, and health care. Anybody want to take it? It's called prison. Before you can do anything, you've got to get there first. The United States is defined as driving. With 70% of the population out where transit either serves poorly or not at all, it is the glue that holds all those big and little things that you call life together. So how do we do this? What's the philosophy? How can we push this forward? Well, in my lab, what we've looked at is, let's see if we can push the car a little bit further. So we've got a number of vehicles out on the road. These are 3 of them. We've got 6 altogether. They're about $1 million a piece with instrumentation, looking at physiological measures, metrics, performance behind the wheel. By the way, if you're ever in the Boston area or New Hampshire where we drive, and you see these vehicles, go to the 2nd floor of the nearest building. But what we're looking at is high performance driving. I want you to envision not just the car. We're taking this type of work into homes and in workplaces and the like that will be able to detect how is that person performing. Are they stressed? Are they fatigued? Are they well? And then the environment will change in real time. So with respect to the car, temperature, lights, vibration reminds you what's going on. The notion is, can we use technology in the environment that we work in to improve the performance and optimal performance of the user? So we're doing this in the driving. You're seeing this technology already going into Volvo, BMW, and you'll see various other pieces of this technology out on the market within 10 years. But by the way, driving may not be a lifetime choice. I want to introduce to you Agnes. This is the Age Gain Now Empathy System that was developed by OTs, geriatricians, and engineers at MIT. And what we looked at was, how could we create a suit that would give the user the empathy, if you will, of what it is to lose various functions, and then be able to use that technique to improve retail stores, transit, buses, and the like. And the fact of the matter is that first we have to get transit to be where people want to go, and then we have to make it truly accessible and be able to use it 24/7, as what Ellen was referring to in the intro. My metric as to whether transportation really works is, if it's July, it's an evening, I want a chocolate ice cream cone, I want to get up and get the ice cream cone. If I have to book it 24 hours in advance, 7 days in advance, that's not life. That's just a very, shall we say, liberally managed prison. Improve the driver finally. So we're doing some work right now with teletherapy and tele-rehab and exercise in terms of how can we improve the fact that many of you may think that your new car has reduced visibility in the corners. No, the car is fine. Your neck has stopped turning. The back that starts to go in your 20s and your 30s, the various functions. Can we start to have people take the philosophy that your profession, and I would argue your profession alone keeps and it has the ability to bring to everyone else the wellness and well-being around driving, whether it's the Drive Fit program or anything else. The idea is that it's mind, body, and soul to be able to stay in your home, maintain your health, work, have